People have this tendency to complain about things yet not do a goddamn thing about it, and I can't wrap my head around it. And again, guys, like I said with this message today, this is just me dropping truth to you guys because I feel like some people really need to hear it. I try not to sugarcoat things. I tell you guys how it is. But the key to winning right now is to stop making excuses for yourself and just get your ass out there and get to work. And, put in the effort that needs to be put in to see the results you need to see. Are you going to have to work twice as hard as you probably did the last couple of years if you want to maintain a certain income level or a certain production level, or, you want to make X amount of sales, or whatever industry you're in? Are you going to have to work twice as hard? Probably. Are things more expensive? Yes, they are. We all know that. Gas is high. Everything's high. Freaking. Here's the thing, guys, none of that is in your control. So you as an individual, when you let all of these external factors control the way you feel, if you let them control your actions that you take on a day-to-day basis, you guys are basically screwed, in my opinion. Of course, to me, it's a very helpless situation to be at in life when you live life on the terms of letting a lot of external factors control your decision making and how you do things. I've never understood why people do this. I've never understood how people can't see very clearly that the answer to getting what you want and seeing things is you actually making a decision to go after what it is that you want. For example, I see a lot of people complain day in and day out about the job. I hate my job. I don't like where I'm at. Yet these same people sit their asses at these jobs and will not, for the sake of their sanity, make a change in their life and actually point themselves in the direction that they want to go. And at that point, guys, you're the only one to blame for being unhappy because you're unwilling to make a change. A lot of people, change is scary for them. So they choose to lose and they choose to settle and they choose unhappiness over change. They're both hard, guys. They're both hard. It's hard to be unhappy. It's hard to not be excited about things. It's hard to not get the things that you want out of life. And change is also hard too, but I could tell you guys one thing, change is a whole lot fucking easier than doing the things that you don't want to do every day, and it's that simple, guys. I mean, this is probably of all the advice I've dropped to you guys, of all the things on this podcast I've dropped, of all the people that have been on this podcast and shares, if there's one message you guys, I hope, commonly have came across, is that it just comes down to taking action, figuring out what you want and going in the direction that where you want to go. That's it, guys. That's as simple as it is. Now, is it always easy? Do you always have a roadmap? No, it takes a little while to sometimes figure things out. Sometimes you got to chart it out. Sometimes you got to have some strategy behind it. But ultimately, it all starts with a decision to decide, what do I want? What does happiness look like to me? What does that ideal job look to me? What does that ideal relationship look to me? What does the ideal income look to me, right? What does the ideal lifestyle that I want to live? What does that look like? Sit back and just envision it, guys. Close your eyes and paint a picture. And then figure out what that gap looks like, right? Where are you right now? And where is it that you want to be if you paint that perfect picture? And for those of you guys that are living that perfect life, this message doesn't apply to you. If you are truly 100% content and happy with where you are, then good. That's how you should be living. But a majority of the people out there right now are not going after what it is that they want. And guys, guess what? You're never going to get there if you don't make the damn decision to start putting in the work or start moving in that direction. I can't tell you how many people sacrifice their own personal happiness and just stay put in these bad situations, Guys, it's this friggin' simple, right? If at work you are not seeing the results you want to see, put in more friggin' work. That's the answer, guys. I guarantee you right now, everybody can sit down, all of you guys listening to this right now, and if you sat down and said, man, I'm not seeing the income I want to see, or I'm not in the promotion, or the position that I want, I haven't got the promotions I wanted to get to where I want to be. I'm not in the ideal house I want to be in. I'm not in the ideal car. I'm not living where I want to live. I don't have time freedom that I want to have. Whatever happiness looks like to you, I guarantee you right now that if that is lacking in your life and you sat back right now, got a piece of paper out, wrote on a pen of the things that you need to do to get there, you're going to find out there's a long list of shit that you're not doing to get yourself where it is that you want to go. And I'm just fucking tired of people complaining right now about not being where they want to be, about not seeing the results they want to see, about not being happy, about not having the right friends around them, about their family not supporting them, about not having a good marriage. All the shit that they're unhappy about, they are refusing to do anything about, right? And I have no sympathy for people like that. That's the thing. I'm happy to offer advice to people. And guys, this is shit that I had to learn on my own. I've done a ton of work on myself to get to where it is I want to be, right? The problem with social media today is that all you guys are on Instagram and Facebook and shit, and you guys are looking at all these things that other people are doing, and you're dictating your happiness around what other people are doing. Oh, this person over here is doing this. This person has just bought this. This person's taking this many vacations, right? And you guys are looking at people's highlight reels and you're comparing that to your happiness, which I think also contributes to your inability to actually take action. Because I don't think majority of people really know what the hell happiness looks like to themselves and what it is that they want, so that they have a very clear and defined direction to start working towards what they want.